And it's time to say good morning to everyone out there listening to the Good Morning Show. And we've got a great interview for you today having to do with Terrific Tuesdays. And we've got the Terrific Tuesdays lady right here. Good morning, Tammy.
Good morning.
Hi. Tammy Reardon, who is organizer of this wonderful thing called Terrific Tuesdays.
Yeah, we love our organization. We are very happy that we are able to reopen post-COVID.
Yes. Hey, I haven't seen you in like a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were closed since March of 2019. Is that right? 2020? 2020.
Yeah.
And so we've been closed since then. We've been just online talking to people, but we have not been able to physically meet since then.
Okay. Well, we have to acquaint new listeners with what Terrific Tuesdays is.
So Terrific Tuesdays is a day respite program for those with memory loss. It gives their loved ones a break so that they can go do what they need to for a couple hours every Tuesday while their loved one is cared for. And we do fun things like crafts and activities. We have people that come and do some fun stuff with us. We have lunch. A lot of great fun activities that we do every Tuesday.
It's kind of funny because Terrific Tuesdays really helps the caregiver, and it's kind of for the caregiver of these people, but they don't stay there. It's like a party, but they're not. They don't stay at the party.
Their party is getting a break while we party inside. And we have lots of great volunteers that come, and so we try to do one-on-one. So they have a volunteer that is with them so they know that they're got full attention in case there's anything that comes up that's needed. And we just make sure we have cell phone numbers of the loved ones in case anything arises. They know that we'll call them immediately, so that way they can rest assured and relax for a few hours.
What are the benefits? If we have enough time to name all the benefits of Terrific Tuesday.
There's so many benefits. We have seen a lot of families that have come, and it's hard to get them interacted and things. And so with the music that we play and the activities, we see them come to life a little bit more. And that has really helped them with their cognitive sometimes, or just being more excited to do things. And that's great. And then it also gives the caregiver that rest they need, so that when they get back with them, that they aren't tired. They get a little bit of time to themselves that is much needed. So it helps everybody all the way around. The volunteers and myself look forward to it just as much as the families do every Tuesday, because we enjoy getting together, and what a great time we all have. We become a family and very close. So it's great and so many different levels.
Well, they're not all elderly people, but
Correct.
Many times it is the grandfather or grandmother type that you would see there.
Yes.
And do they become very dear to you?
They do. It is, like I said, we become family. We become very close. Spending all that time together, we really get to know them. It does help to get to know them, because then we know what conversations to bring up or what activities that they really enjoy, and finding out what they did years ago, even that brings in to what we do weekly as well.
Yeah, a point of reference, something to talk with them about, or maybe to spur a bit of conversation.
Correct.
I think a lot of people who have memory loss and have caregivers to see to their daily activities spend a lot of time alone.
Yes.
Maybe just the TV.
Yes.
And so they don't get to interact or talk to anybody.
And it's hard because a lot of them don't want to. They're scared, or they're not sure of themselves, or just harder to just get motivated to get moving. And this helps in that they become comfortable, because it's the same people every week that they get to see. We have music going on in the background, all things that they are aware of, whether it be gospel music or 50s, 60s, got Elvis playing, got, all this fun things, and they love that. We've even incorporated watching little tidbits of like I Love Lucy or Andy Griffith's show, and they talk about how they watched it with, when they were young, or it just kind of sparks up conversation. Sometimes even knowing they talk a lot about their kids, or maybe when they were kids. We've even brought up, we've had a couple, one particular person was an art teacher. And so when we would do art, and she'd, oh, this isn't good. And we would talk about her being an art teacher. And then you could tell she just would open up as she was doing her art. And so just finding out a little bit about them and then building that relationship really does open them up and make them comfortable. They look forward to coming. And sometimes they don't even remember every week's a new week for them. So, and they love their prizes. We play bingo and they get little prizes after, and they get all excited about things. It's fun for everybody involved.
What about singing or sing-alongs?
Oh, we do it all. Whether we sing good or not, no one's judging there. But we do even have people that come in that will play an instrument with us. We've had kids come in. Some of the school choirs have come in, and they love it when kids and animals come. We've had a lady who had a pony that would come and pulled her up, and they were able to paint this pony. They were able to braid and put bows on this pony, and one of our participants who was basically nonverbal and really didn't do anything, smiled, laughed, was trying to talk. So it's great having people in the community that have other things such as animals or talents that they would like to share. They love it when they come in. We have one family that comes every month that their kids are homeschooled, and they're really good with their instruments or whatever it is they may do. So they look forward to them coming every month, and they play the piano or their violin or whatever it is that they're doing in that moment, and they love it.
How wonderful. It may also give them a little sense of family.
Yes. Well, they love, like I said, kids and animals are definitely there. It gets them perked up. You see a little light in their eye when they come in as well.
What do you need? Well, before I ask you what you need, because I know you must fundraise.
Yes.
All nonprofit organizations must fundraise.
Yes.
But how will you get started off on the first day of August 3rd?
Well, we normally start our mornings with a snack and some coffee, some conversation. A lot of times it's introductions each week, and maybe like a fun question we ask about them, or, they try to be silly or whatever. And we will do, I think we have some people coming to enjoy the first grand reopening for Terrific Tuesdays, but just getting them back into the swing of things and getting us back into the swing of things and doing some fun things. Like I said, games, activities, music is definitely all a part of our weekly time. So we're looking forward to that, and hopefully seeing a lot of new faces. A lot happens in a year at this stage, and so we'll be seeing a lot of new faces as well.
Do you have a maximum number that you can accommodate?
We tried it. We a few years ago we did, but our numbers fluctuate just with how this disease kind of works. So we will be starting probably. I'm not sure, with how many people we'll get at first, but we try to stay around 15 participants just because it gets to be too crowded at that point, and we want to make sure that they get their one-on-one attention that they need.
Where does this take place?
It takes place at First United Methodist Church on College Street. So.
Church Street.
Oh, Church Street. Sorry. Yes, and 301 Church Street. And so we will be meeting there every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Lunch is served, typically a homemade lunch. Once a month, we will even be doing a little cooking ourselves. We're adding that into our schedule. And so that makes it fun and great homemade, delicious meals. And so, yeah.
And it's in the common area between the gym.
Yes, it's down by the gym.
Okay.
Yes, it's not in their dining hall. It'll be it's near the gym.
And it's just about the right size.
The family center, I think they call it. Mm-hmm. It is. It's perfect. They have been so loving and helpful at First United. They have really they're there for anything we need.
How is Terrific Tuesdays funded?
Terrific Tuesdays is funded with our annual Walk to Remember. And what that includes is we have T-shirts, and we get T-shirt sponsors. But the main thing is we get the facilities, local facilities in Sulphur Springs to participate, and we do mini walks. So a lot of it is not only fundraising for us, but also education for the community and those around us. So we start with selling the T-shirts and our raffle tickets. The Quilt Guild is making us specifically a quilt just for this raffle. And we are going to be doing some mini walks starting September 21st at Terrific Tuesdays. And then for the next 2 weeks, it's mini walks at Sulphur Springs Imaging, Wesley House, Rock Creek, Sulphur Springs Health and Rehab, Hopkins Place, at the Senior Center. And then our last mini walk will be at Sunny Springs. And then the main walk is October 7th at the Square at 10:30. Most of them are 10:30. And that's when they'll have booths. So there's a lot of good information and resources that will be there for people who are dealing with a family member or someone they love going through memory loss.
If a person wants to just start the season off right now with a donation to you, maybe by mail or
Yes.
By reaching you by phone,
Yes.
that could take place. Or
Yes.
sometimes when we've had what we call the big walk, which is going to be on October 7th,
Yes.
there'll be people coming by to donate right up to the
Yes. We will never say no to a donation. But that's how we run our program. That's our one fundraiser we do a year. And but people can donate at any time. They can contact me either through my phone, and my phone number is 903-243-5620. We also have a page on Facebook that you can contact me on there, and that also will give you all the updates and the locations for our mini walks and our main walk. We also post every week after Terrific Tuesdays, so you get to see all the fun activities that we're doing, and that's at Sulphur Springs Terrific Tuesdays Club. And that's Tuesdays, not Tuesday, Tuesdays Club on Facebook, so you can follow us there. You can also contact First United Methodist Church, and they'll direct you to me as well.
And do you have a mailing address?
Yes, it's 301 Church Street.
Okay, 301 Church.
And I have got a mailbox at the church.
That is good to know. So you still hope to raise $10,000 for a year?
Yes, we've actually, our goal is to go even a little higher than that because we have upped what we kind of do at Terrific Tuesdays. We do an annual Christmas party, and we started prior to COVID is having our participants making their Christmas gifts for their loved ones. So it's been great.
And so do you have a goal of donations this year, or you just want to surpass 10,000?
We want to surpass 10,000.
Okay,
That's
wonderful.
our goal.
And we will help to spread this word as the days go forward toward your opening of August 3rd, and then the mini walks and all that lead up to October 7th. Big celebration, walk-on celebration.
That is correct. We hope we see a lot of new faces at both.
Thank you very much, Tammy, for coming in and for what you do. You have a real calling. This is your way of being part of people's lives who are dealing with memory loss.
Yes, well, thank you. I enjoy it. I don't think I've met anybody not affected by memory loss. So it's a need, and it's been a blessing to me as well.
Okay. Thank you again for what you do.
Thank you.
And we'll see you at Terrific Tuesdays.